This video I wanted to respond to a comment that I recently received, that I have received throughout the years. I've been making social media content since 2017, sharing with you guys my experience of, attempting to leave this place in 2014, only to have Archangel Michael appear. And ever since then, I've had all kinds of visitations, out-of-body experiences. So I just wanted to respond to the comment, "You shouldn't idolize angels." Now, I do understand that if you're watching this video and you're coming across some random guy on social media, my message probably is not going to make you rethink your whole foundation. However, the things that I'm about to share with you put me into a bit of a depression for about 6 months, as I had an ego death because the things I'd believed my whole life, after being shown firsthand, were not necessarily 100% the truth. When I hear you shouldn't idolize angels, I've been shown is that, Archangel Michael is technically the creator being of the universe we find ourselves in. He was created by a being who may have been created by a being who may have been created by a being, but eventually Archangel Michael was like, oh, I want to go off and be a creator being, a god being, right? And so he created this universe that we find ourselves in. And here on planet Earth, because the vibration is so low, it's affecting all kinds of like parallel realities even. It goes deep. And Archangel Michael's like, hey, we need some balance here. And so what happened is that he called ascended masters like Jesus to come here and bring balance, because he knew what kind of love he contains. And one of the things that they teach is that he lived a sin-free life, and that makes you beat yourself up and feel bad if you're not perfect, because you think you should be like Jesus. But Jesus threw chairs and bar stools when he found out that certain things were happening. He lost his temper. He was human. He had emotions. He went through an awakening and did amazing things. But what Jesus taught was that we are sparks of God just like him, and we can do what he did, and we will do what he did, and even more. The best way to think of it is God is just an analogy here is to think of God being a fire, and that fire has a spark. Okay, so that one spark is Jesus. The next spark is you. Jesus was trying to teach people that, we are all sparks of God. When it comes to idolizing angels, there's nothing wrong with praying to Archangel Michael and thanking him and all that other kind of stuff, and Archangel Raphael. And you can still pray to Jesus. I do. I pray to a magnitude of different beings, but to say that it's all taken care of by one individual is like saying like Elon Musk runs all of Tesla and he's the only employee. Like he does all the assembly work, he does all the sales, he does all the marketing, he does all everything. There's many beings that make up Tesla as a company, and that's the same thing on the other side. Archangel Michael loves Jesus, Jesus loves Archangel Michael. If you think that Jesus only wants you praying to him, you don't know the real Jesus. On October 20th, 2020, I had a visitation from the soul of Jesus when I was having a shower at my old man's house. And all I can say, because I can never put into words what it feels like, is that if you think that Jesus has love for you, you need to magnify it by 50,000 times or 50 million times, because until I experienced that unconditional love, I had no idea. If you want to thank the angels, that's cool. If you want to thank Jesus, that's cool. You don't have to think that the only being you can give thanks to for this life is Jesus. I've had ancestors step in and save my life. I've had my guardian angels. I've had other angels. I've even had Lucifer step in at one of these black magic circles that were being done in my name in angelic form, open up his wings and absorb all the black magic that was being sent my way. So, that's one of the reasons why it's very easy for me to be humble in this life. But, there's many beings that are helping you on this journey. And if you think that you can only pray to Jesus, he's not the kind of guy who's like, I need to take all the credit for this. he's a very loving being, and if you want to love other beings, he's down with that. So I just had to respond. You know, it's been a long time since I've been making social media content, and I've heard this comment over and over. It's the first time I'm responding to it. That's all I got. If you want to check out my new biography called Finding Me by Asher Samborski, now available on Amazon, links in the bio, take you right there. Hit that like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.